The classic blues style was recorded, defined, and spread during the 1920s and 30s by its two foremost proponents, Ma Rainey and Bessie Smith. Bessie was known as the Empress of the Blues and sold millions of records, spreading the blues worldwide. And Ma Rainey was best known as Mother of the Blues, and sales of her 96 recorded titles comprised nearly 1/4 of all blues and hokum discs sold in the 1920s, and she'd mentored Bessie. Both are enduring icons of African American pride, feminist independence, and gender rebellion. We'll also explore the life and times of several other extraordinary divas from among the 100 or so blues performers touring or recording during the 1920s. Now, my qualifications are presenting early jazz, blues, and swing on radio for 45 years, winning 6 broadcast awards. And in the last dozen years, I've authored more than 200 articles on these topics in print and online, including for the Stanford Library's Traditional Jazz website. And I made a large donation of rare jazz music to the Stanford Archive. Now, besides the life and times of Bessie and Ma Rainey, we'll explore several other blues singers. For instance, Mamie Smith was the first woman to sell 1 million blues records and was billed as Queen of the Blues. Her name was synonymous with the bling, glamour, opulence, and self-indulgence of the blues divas. Lizzie Miles was a bawdy Louisiana Creole chanteuse who often shifted into a frothy French Creole patois, adding further spice to her bawdy and risque songs. And I'll tell you the story of the colorful, cross-dressing entertainer Gladys Bentley. In her landmark book, American Women in Jazz, Sally Plaxton defined and codified the archetypical blues woman, quote, traveling by Pullman car, bus, or automobile. They followed the tobacco crops in the spring, the cotton crops in the fall, hit the coal mines and the sea islands of Georgia, arriving in each town at the season when the people had the most money to spend and were ready to go out and party. Blues women flaunted their elaborate costumes, jewels, feathers, and plumes, fulfilling fantastical images of glamour, sex, and power at a time when women approached that status in few walks of life, unquote. Engraving their expressive voices onto America's musical culture, their opera of the vernacular laid the cultural predicate not just for American jazz, swing, and rock and roll, but were precursors of the modern singers-songwriters who are today so prominent in our culture. You know who. Each class features a dozen or more video and film clips, many created expressly for the course. And I'll be showing Bessie Smith's landmark collaboration with blues composer W.C. Handy in the 10-minute 1929 movie with sound, The St. Louis Blues. Please join me exploring the lusty, rowdy, sobbing, growling celebration of uncensored emotions and in-your-face sensuality that is the classic blues.